Hello, Palo Alto! Today is Friday, March 5th, 2021, and InFocus starts right now.
Embarcadero Road. Walk sign is on the crossing.
Welcome to InFocus. I'm Lula Gaither. I'm not sure about you all, but for me, this week seemed to be very long, but also pretty short. In some bright news, Santa Clara County has reached the red tier, the third lowest tier on the California four-tier reopening plan, with PAUSD reaching an agreement with Santa Clara County Department of Education and Public Health, as well as the state of California, ensuring vaccinations for teachers in the district in the upcoming week. This leads to some questions about the vaccine rollout and how the distribution truly works. InFocus reporter Ellie Roth has more.
My name is Sabrina Fernandez, and I'm a pediatrician at UCSF. I am also on the board of the San Francisco Immunization Coalition, and I do some vaccine advocacy and promotion.
Dr. Fernandez plays an important role in the vaccination rollout of San Francisco County. Fernandez believes that the vaccine will have an immense impact on the general population's mental health.
In the last year, we've seen a lot of changes in people's mental health as they have had their worlds totally turned upside down. And so that's why vaccinations are so important to kind of get us back to a place where we feel a little bit more normal.
Besides the clear mental benefits from receiving the vaccination, what is the health benefit and how does the vaccine work?
Both vaccines work in a similar way. They give the body a tiny piece of an inactivated virus. And what that does is it makes your body develop immunity and protection against the virus so that when you actually do encounter the real coronavirus, that your body is kind of prepared for it. So it's a way of setting up defenses before you even come in contact with the virus, which is the genius of vaccinations. It's truly the most effective preventative health measure.
On December 11th, 2020, the Pfizer vaccine was approved by the FDA, and on December 18th, the Moderna vaccine was. When you are vaccinated, it will either be from Pfizer or Moderna. So many of us find ourselves asking, is one better than the other?
I think that there are subtle and small differences between the Moderna and the Pfizer vaccine, that they're both 2-dose regimens and that they both are reported 95% will be protected once they do come in contact with coronavirus. The benefit of the coronavirus vaccine very much outweighs the risk, considering how many lives we've lost this year.
Now, we know about the vaccine itself. So how is it being distributed?
The CDC has put out, tiers of vaccine priority. And so, the first couple of tiers of where we are in currently are healthcare workers, as well as those that are older. Currently in Santa Clara County, it's either 75 and above or 65 and above. The age cutoffs are changing pretty quickly, and I think in the coming weeks that will also be expanded to younger adults who have chronic medical issues. The backlog and where we're getting stuck is the availability of the vaccine, and so I think that doses are being distributed pretty much as quickly as we can, and I'm happy that there has been a new focus on vaccine distribution, it seems like from a federal level. I'm very much hoping that folks that are in the younger tiers will be vaccinated by later on this spring.
A new vaccination out does not mean we stop following community safety guidelines. Many people globally believe that now that there is a vaccination, there's no need to stay safe anymore. But that is not true.
It's really important, even for those that are vaccinated, to still follow all of the other pieces of advice that have been, given to us from our fantastic colleagues in public health. So masking, social distancing, and sanitizing are huge and can make a huge difference as we await more percentage of our population that can be protected through vaccinations, and even after we reach what's called herd immunity.
Thank you. I'm Ellie Roth, and this has been InFocus.
Thanks for that, Ellie. And with both Santa Clara and San Francisco counties opening up as their COVID cases decrease, one event that has been postponed due to COVID has started making itself available to the greater public.
In 2020, Golden Gate Park celebrated its 150th anniversary. After opening in 1870 on April 4th, it was a pinnacle in urban recreation and continues to be so today. Due to COVID-19, the planned celebrations for this anniversary were postponed and held virtually, but there are still some things you can do. Stowe Lake remains a staple activity to do here in the park. With boat rentals starting at $20 an hour, you're sure to have a pleasant time with increasing temperature in the spring. Strawberry Hill remains open during this time with picturesque walking trails and scenic views of the lake. In the music concourse, Skystar, own 150-foot observation wheel makes its temporary home. With 36 fully enclosed gondolas and a ride time of 12 minutes, you're sure to enjoy the views. Visit it at night to get a spectacle of colorful LEDs and a nice view of the iconic San Francisco skyline. Currently, the wheel is closed, but they plan to reopen it in March. Also at night is Entwined, a temporary arts exhibit by local artist Charles Gatican, where you can be immersed in an enchanted forest of otherworldly shapes and ever-changing light. Currently, this exhibit is open from 4 p.m. to 8:30 with temporary power outages to limit crowds. Even with COVID-19, there are still many things you can do to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the Golden Gate Park. For InFocus, I'm Blake Chase.
Well, that does it for today's show. Be sure to check out our website, subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch previous content, follow us on Instagram to engage with our content, and Twitter for updates and breaking news. Until next time, I'm Lula Gaither, and this has been InFocus.